All right, we'll see. I'm gonna mix it up here.
Okay.
I don't know if you've seen this. Next one we're gonna put up is Dragon Ball. Now, how familiar you are with Dragon Ball?
They got tails and they shoot
Oh boy,
stuff out.
Look, we're gonna watch the Dragon Ball trailer, and I'm really interested in your perspective.
Okay.
So this one is gonna be Dragon Ball Super Broly.
So this
movie.
is a cartoon.
Yeah, this is anime. It's not a cartoon.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Let's not insult the fans.
Sorry.
All right, here we watch this.
All right.
So tell me, why do you seek even more strength?
Oh yeah.
How is this possible? He's learning as he fights.
Nice. That's great. That was fantastic. Do you even know what you were watching?
So no, let me put it out there. I do not know what I'm watching. I do as much. I felt like Dragon Ball Z is over the goal is always to be over the top. So the fight scenes are gonna be more and more over the top. We're not just gonna blow up a planet when we're shooting somebody. We're gonna blow up a whole universe. That's how I feel when I watch Dragon Ball Z. It's cool to see the characters. They fight and they fight more, and they're gonna keep fighting, and they're gonna always fight. And I'm happy to see they got a new bad guy. I knew somebody new because if I'm correct, they've had the same cast of people fighting each other for a long time, kind of like He-Man. So it looks cool though. Is this going out to theaters? Is this going
this
to
is
like
a theatrical release?
DVD?
No, theatrical release. Dragon Ball Super Broly movie. Now, Terrence, you don't know anything about Dragon Ball, so I'm gonna try to summarize it for you because Dragon Ball I've been watching Dragon Ball since I was 10 years old.
Okay.
Right, and I'm 38.
Right.
Okay, so that it's been a minute, right?
Okay.
So I always like to see fresh perspectives coming in. Now, what makes this movie significant is that this character that they talk about, Broly is what's considered a non-canon character. Are you familiar with that?
Yeah.
That term?
Mm-hmm.
So for those of you who may not understand what a non-canon term is, think about Batman, the animated series. When that came out, they had the Joker, they had Batman, they had Robin. Those characters existed in the proper universe. Harley Quinn did not exist.
They created her,
but she became so popular they put her in the proper story of
the regular continuity.
Batman. Yeah. So this thing with Broly, Broly was what came off of an older Dragon Ball Z movie. So there's different versions of Dragon Ball. There's Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, Dragon Ball Super. They're all different stories. Okay.
Do they have the same characters though?
Yeah, largely the same. Yeah,
Okay.
They're all, for the most part, continue and kind of piggyback off. It's like they're just kind of chopped off into sections, right?
Okay.
Dragon Ball, but the movies were always non-canon, but Broly was such a popular character, he made it into video games, he made it into like side mangas and things like that. But what happened with Dragon Ball Super, so Dragon Ball Super is over now, so that storyline is done. They went over, I think, 130 episodes, I think.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it was good. Like, and I enjoyed most of it. In there, they did they mentioned here the Tournament of Power.
Okay.
Within that Tournament of Power, it was a tournament of alternate universes. So it was about 13 or so alternate universes. So there were different versions of the same character on Earth.
Okay.
Right. So in that, they had a female version of Broly. That version of Broly didn't exist in Earth proper, right? But this movie will make Broly a proper canon character in the universe of Dragon Ball. So that's why this is so significant to a Dragon Ball fan like myself. Now, what I'm watching, animation looks pretty good. The plot looks good. I'm excited, dude. I can't wait to see it. I can't get enough of Dragon Ball. Obviously, I've been watching it for 28 years.
Yeah, so you're hooked.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I'm playing Dragon Ball Fighters. I'm getting ready, trying to make a dent in this Evo tournament for my glorious esports career. Where some of you guys can see some of the parts of my rig that I'm going to be putting together eventually. I'm going to put some of that online.
All right.
All right. Let's see what we got here.